last night, which was the night after I had the last stream where, like, you know, I was playing COD World War II and Black Ops 3, which was a fun stream, although a handful of you were there. Now, look, last night I was talking with a couple friends about, essentially, you know, how YouTube is and the state of it and all this other stuff, and how it was tough for small channels to even grow on the platform because of how YouTube works. And I'm gonna go on a little rant because I've got a lot to get off my chest when it comes to YouTube, honestly. I really, really do. Because it's been on my mind for quite some time, because, look, last week I started uploading again after, a 2-month pause, and I started losing subscribers again. Look, if you're getting punished for uploading content, you know something's wrong. Now, before you bring up the whole fact that it might be bots or whatever, yeah, that's a possibility, but you gotta remember, while there may be bots that YouTube is, you know, removing from my channel, there also may be real people that they are unsubbing from my channel. Like, whether they're still alive and kicking or whether they're still dead, essentially. Now, look, YouTube's got issues. Very, very concerning issues. And I think YouTube itself went down the toilet ever since 2016, where we got a new CEO in the building. I forgot what her name was. I think it was Susan or something. I don't know. Not to throw shade at anyone. It's just YouTube has been going down the toilet in terms of content and accessibility and everything like that. All right. Now, look, I'll take this for instance. The algorithm forever changing. Okay. The algorithm sucks. All right. The algorithm is just embarrassing to look at. Okay. How the YouTube algorithm works, like, if you're not catering to what YouTube wants you to cater to, your content is not going to get thrown out there. And that might be one of the reasons why I don't have as many subs as I could, because YouTube is sort of like, it expects me to focus on one sort of video, essentially. Like, you know, which is like my pixel gun, pixel strike sort of videos. Just like, you're just not allowed to do anything else. You're not allowed to watch anything else. You're not allowed to make anything else. Look, the only way you're going to get away with anything is if YouTube lets you. And trust me, you'd have to have, like, a buttload of subscribers for that. And it's just saying that is just horrendous, okay? Saying that is horrendous, but it actually happening is just on a whole nother ball game. But if you thought the algorithm was bad, look, the algorithm affects me in a sense where, like, it's next to impossible for me to grow my channel, because, like, I want to do other content to, like, reach a new fan base, like, reach a new audience to grow my channel, right? So, like, I'm doing, like, you know, Mortal Kombat. I did Need for Speed months ago, but that flopped, so I deleted all my Need for Speed videos. I'm gonna have to start again sometime later in the year. But, like, I've been doing Mortal Kombat because I'm trying to grow my fan base, right? I want to attract new subs so I can grow my fan base. But because most of my channel is Pixel Gun and Pixel Strike, it's next to impossible for me to do so, because that's what YouTube expects me to upload, Pixel Gun and Pixel Strike, and that's what my subscribers and everyone else expects me to upload, Pixel Gun and Pixel Strike, which really ticks me off, because that just means I can't make more content. And honestly, I'm getting sick of Pixel Gun and Pixel Strike. I'm actually getting sick of the voxel shooter genre in general, to be honest with you. And I'll talk about that next video, but for now, we're going to focus on YouTube's forever growing issues, okay? Now look, we got the treatment of, like, you know, content creators compared to, like, you know, the larger YouTubers. Like, take for instance, you got a small YouTuber, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be me, but, like, you know, a smaller YouTuber, like, say he's uploading, like, Mortal Kombat and didn't, like, filter anything out, like, basically, like, there's just blood everywhere and, like, people are getting cut in half. Even though it's a fantasy video game, he still gets in trouble for it. Now, look on the other hand, and, like, you know, the whole thing with Logan Paul and, like, months ago where, like, he was in Japan. I'm not going to talk about it because I'm afraid YouTube's going to axe me just for talking about it. But, like, Logan Paul barely got punished. I mean, he did get punished, but not the way he should have gotten punished. In fact, quite some time after that, he got an additional 2 million subscribers, which is just, what? Seriously. And like, while we're on the subject on content creators, can I just talk about the trending page? The trending page is a joke, okay? The trending page is full of the same bullcrap, you know, sort of garbage sort of content that you see week after week, day after day, and everything. Just the same sort of type of crap content that no one wants to see, you know? Like, now sure, there may be some quality content trending, like, you know, sort of like SMG4's videos, for instance, because he makes really good content, really hilarious content, and that goes on trending, alright? That's understandable. PewDiePie, when he uploads, like, if that goes to trending, that's understandable, because PewDiePie's actually entertaining. But when you got, like, you know, boring talk show videos, not to say all talk shows are boring, because there are some which are actually, you know, interesting and funny, like Jimmy Fallon, for instance, but for the most part, like, when you got, like, garbage content and, like, just talk show videos, just the trending page just appears to be one gigantic cluster of a mess. Just one boring cluster of a mess that really needs to be purged of dirt and trash and filled with actual trendy content that people would like to see and stuff. Well, you know. What else was I going to talk about? Oh, yeah. Low effort content blowing up. Now, look. From what I've heard, like, I think I remember this happening, but there was, like, this video of some lady, like, uploading, herself, like, you know, living in a van out in God knows where, and she got, like, 2 million subs within, like, 2 weeks. Why is that? Because YouTube actually threw her out there, alright? All she did was make a vlog of her living in a damn van in the middle of nowhere, and YouTube, for some reason, thinks it's cool to throw it out there and shove it in our faces. And now she's got 2 million subs in 2 weeks because YouTube threw her out there. Now, look, while I'm on the subject of low effort content, let me just say this, alright? Now, look, you got quality content on one hand, right? You got people working their butts off to make quality content. Like, you know, smaller channels like myself. Now, I've said this in the past, if my content is not up to par, I simply will not upload it until I get it right, okay? I will not upload it until I get it right. That's just how I am. But you got dudes out here spamming low effort content and they're blowing up because YouTube sees that they're throwing content out non-stop, so they're going to promote them on and on and on again. It's just, it's horrendous. Like, why is such garbage low effort content getting promoted, but all the quality content, even though, like, you know, it may take time for it to come out, well, unless you're SMG4, of course, because he uploads weekly, but yeah, but that's another barrel. Back on topic, though, like, you got dudes with low effort content uploading videos non-stop. Just the same crappy content, like, you know, with the low effort thumbnails, just low effort in general, and they're the ones getting the exposure. Because YouTube sees that they are uploading content non-stop. So, what does that say? What exactly does that say? Yeah, I thought so. Look, YouTube in general. Now, look, before I even get to YouTube in general, let me just put this out there. Now, the low quality content I'm talking about, you know, dudes would be literally uploading like the most clickbait titles, and then they'd have like what, 7 minutes of stalling and then 3 minutes of the actual content to pad out 10 minutes so they can make that YouTube money, right? Or better yet, you know, you got like what, 6 minutes of stalling, 2 minutes of content, and then 2 minutes of more stalling. Or you got 10 minutes of stalling and then 1 minute of, like, you know, actual content, which has happened before on other channels. You know, there are people who actually stall for like 9 minutes and then upload 2 minutes of content. I'm not gonna list any names because, well, I don't see any merit in doing so. There's nothing to gain from doing so. But just putting it out there, I'm just putting it out there. There are actually dudes who are fine with stalling and making low effort content if it means making as much money from YouTube as possible. Alright? I feel like ever since you were able to make money on YouTube, like, people have just been getting super lazy, just uploading like the laziest content ever, alright? It's just upsetting, it really is. YouTube, at this point, it's beyond saving, it's beyond saving. Now, Twitch, I'm not going to bother comparing YouTube to Twitch, because Twitch is on a whole nother breed now. I'm not going to bother talking about Twitch. You guys already know what's going on Twitch. For those who don't know, though, well, let's just say it involves females and moderators. But yeah, that's just basically my 2 cents on my issues with YouTube, honestly. Now, YouTube should have been fun. YouTube should still be fun, but it's not fun. Because everything they do just screws over creators that are trying to grow. And not just creators that are trying to grow, but content creators in general, unless you're like super massive megastars or something like that. If you're one of those guys, then you're good, but if not, then you're out of luck, buddy. But yeah, guys, that's all I wanted to really talk about. I just really wanted to get that off my chest. What do you guys think? I really would love to hear your opinion on this. So feel free to leave it in the comments section. Also, I have a question. What kind of content do you guys want to see? Now, I'm going to be, doing far less Pixel Strike because honestly, I want to start working on new content. And this may very likely be my last Pixel Gun video because I have no intention on playing Pixel Gun anymore, in all honesty. I'm just going to be 100% honest with you guys right now. But feel free to leave it in the comment section telling me what content you guys would like to see. Aside from Pixel Strike, because I know people would like to see that, but honestly, I'm trying to tone down on the Pixel Strike, okay? If that's fair enough for you guys. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to drop a like, thumbs up. Share this video with your friends. Don't forget to check my other videos. Stay tuned for more. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. As always, it's Rusher. I'm out of here. Peace.